What's good, coach team? What's good? As you can see, I'm in that special area in my house that I'm not supposed to be in. But when they see this vid, it's going to be too late by then. Anyway, the reason why I just wanted to sit on the comfy couch, just like in Blue's Clues, if you know, you know. I think that was Blue's Clues. But anyway, we haven't spoken in a while. So I just wanted to speak to you guys one-on-one. And really, if I said this before, you're going to hear it again. Sorry, not sorry. Really reiterate. You got to really be that guy. You got to really be that person. Right? And what I mean by that is you have to be a man in your word, person in your word, woman in your word. At least, in my opinion, in 2026. Not even only 2026, for your whole entire life. And the reason why I believe in my eyes that you should do that, even though people might not do it to you, is because it shows the character of the person that you are. Like, there was 2 interviews that I really did not want to go to, and I almost canceled, and that's usually not me. And then I spoke to, a person I care about it, and they was like, just cancel, don't go. And then I was like, nah, that's not me. And I have a little one coming up soon. I can't show them, that type of responsibility, or like that type of oh, you can cancel whenever, even if you don't like it, just show up to the job or show up to the interview. Maybe you'll bump into somebody at the interview and you'll get a different opportunity. That's literally what happened to me the other day. I was at a networking event though, not an interview, and then dude was like, hey, I like your outfit, I like your suit, let's talk. And still waiting to hear back from them, but at least, it's baby steps. So if I go to an interview, maybe the same thing could happen. So that's why you really just gotta be a man, person, woman of your word, because it's very important, because especially nowadays, a lot of people aren't. And I'm gonna say this, people are gonna get upset, but it's fact. It's a fact. I'm always there for people. I am. Especially friend-wise. Is it reciprocated? Not so much. Not so much. My friends could be down in the comments, what, bro, really? Yes. Not so much. You guys can do better. And I've said this to you in person, so don't even be like, wow, now you're making a video and you're putting it on socials. I can also do better in areas of my life as well, too. So, this is just accountability all around. Not only you, me, everybody, And I'm not that type of person just to bash someone, I'll actually tell you to your face, like, hey, you're getting a little big, let's do this, hey, let's do that, or let's figure something out, or hey, I didn't like the way that situation went down, let's try and not let that happen and do something in a different way. Like, you really gotta be a person of character. Don't talk to people behind their backs. Let them know how you feel. Was I ever a person like that? Actually, no, I wasn't. I always let people know how I feel. Sometimes people would feel weird about it, but sometimes people would be like, wow, thanks, I appreciate that. Nobody's ever done that for me. Like, literally, the other day, I messaged one of my homies. I'm like, hey, got home safe. And he was like, wow, thanks. Nobody ever usually tells me they get home safe. We went out for a little bit, got home safe, Especially now in this crazy world that we live in, just text the person you got home safe. Who cares about the whole, oh, that's weird, you're a dude, why you doing that? Tell your homie or tell the person you care about you got home safe. It's that simple, guys. And that trickles down into everything in your life. You do one thing one way, you do everything else those ways as well. I get up early, I do all of this stuff just to prepare myself. I don't know how people just be running around chicken without a head. I love having time to myself and having extra time, so I can grab a coffee, so I can do this, so I can do that. And I suggest you guys do it as well. At least try it out one time and see how you feel. At least once. And today, literally today. By the time you see this video, it's probably not going to be today, but literally today, I went to go grab some food at, one of my local delis. And then some dude, he just looked like he was going through it, man. He was spaced out, waiting for his order. Because at some delis you could get food and some delis don't sell food. So this particular one, they sell food. Dude was like, I was like, you know what? Let me just ask him. And I was like, you good? And he's like, huh, what? I was like, you all right? Like, are you okay? Like, just checking on you. Don't know dude at all. And I think I'm going to start doing that more often. But yeah, continuing. He was like, yeah, man, just, I got an essay coming up soon, blah, blah, blah. I didn't ask deeper questions, he just ended up telling me. I was gonna be like, oh, you're in school, but, we was talking or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I got an essay coming up soon. I just want to really pass this, that, the third, and then a few other stuff on his mind. He didn't specifically say, but yeah, that was one of them, though, about his essay and whatnot. And then he was just, he got his food and he was exiting. And he was like, yo, I appreciate that. Like, there's not a lot of people like that in this world. So he said that gave him hope. And I was like, you know what? That's dope. That's dope. I appreciate that, too. So hopefully I'm going to start doing that more often. I used to do that a lot when I was in high school. And, I'm going to just start doing that again. Because, high school, the people. So, like, I'm going to just start doing it again to random people, and just check on them. Even though if you don't know them, check on them. Even if you don't know them, check on them. So dude was like, hey, I really appreciate that, thanks. And then, he just fist bumped and we went our separate ways. So yeah. And he was like, thanks. So if you could just make somebody's day like that, just do that. And that also goes into like being the person that you want to be, or be the person that you want to become, or say that the things that you're going to do and just do it. It really goes down to that, like being that guy. That's a part of being that guy or that gal or that person, It's a part of it. These little itty bitty steps is a part of it. You want to be that person, then be that person. You actually have to take the steps. You want to go to the gym, you want to start a new business. I know business is a little different, you're going to have to build up the money and blah, 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 but those are baby steps, Maybe I'll see that dude again, and then maybe he'll have a job for me, or I don't know. Or maybe we'll connect in another different way. Who knows? But I opened the door, And I know you might not want to do it with everybody, so just make sure you level it out and see, like, okay, is this person, should I talk to them, should I not? Or maybe even ask, like, hey, I didn't want to bother you, Just start off like that. But I really, really, truly want people to just be more people of their word. That's what this really is, to sum up everything up. Because it sucks. And it sucks that I really am who I am. If you don't believe me, then hey. But I really am. And once I say I'll do something, then I'm going to do it. I've been doing this. It's actually a year now. My YouTube anniversary, whatever you want to call it. But it's a year now, and I'm actually still doing this, guys. So if I could do this, just make vids when I'm on my free time, you guys can definitely do better areas of your life and actually show up for the people, at least the people that care about you, Maybe the other people that flaked on you or whatever, even though people care about you, flake on you too, but don't stoop to that level. Don't stoop to that level. Just be that guy, be that gal, be you. Because if I could do it, you definitely could do it too, 1,000%. And appreciate y'all. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Be that person. And you should have dripped. I just came from an interview. If you didn't know, now you know. And yeah, more to come like these. More. I'm gonna start a new segment. It's gonna be really, really hilarious. I'm not gonna put it in this one right now, but the next few segments is gonna be hilarious. Just like stuff that literally happened in my life, and it's gonna be like a story time one-on-one. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one, and be that person. Do better. Me as well. So I'm not only talking about y'all, me as well. I gotta do better as well. So appreciate y'all. Shimmy, pivot, just add water if needed. Views from the comfy couch, and your most favorite. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Coach out.